Hey, we've got Maximum, Madeline, Matthew, Johnny Foster, and Todd McGinnis. Thanks for stopping in. Still at work. Oh boy. That's not good. Well, might be good if you're making money. All right, we are going to just be making tops. So put your color suggestions in. These are going to be small tops. I'm going to see how many I can make in one live stream. I am doing good, Matthew and Chris Walters. Thanks for stopping in. So we're just going to make a ton of tops. Let's do maximum of 2 colors, and we might put super glue on them. We might not. I don't know. We'll see. But let's see how many I can make. And some of them will be small. I have some bigger pieces. I have some U for the end because it's too hard. It'll blow my tools out. So shout out pink and blue for Madeline. All right. Pink and blue. Madeline, I saw your picture on, 10 days. That's awesome. I saw your picture on Facebook, and I could swear you're turning 14, not 11. That's what it looked like to me anyway. Alright, we'll put a little bit of super glue on it. I'm super glue shy, like gun shy, because of last time I glued some paper towel to my finger. Oh, I can't get this cap off. If you ever get super glue, if you super glue something to yourself, soak it in, what is it? The stuff that gets fingernail polish off. I can't remember. Acetone, yes. Soak it in acetone. Takes a little time, but it comes off. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? There we go. It looks a little orange. Maybe we can try find another pink later. Let's see if it spins. Look at that. Spins like a top. Madeline, you know, where did I see you? I thought that was Facebook. Oh no, it was a YouTube post. That's right. No, your YouTube post with the birthday party. Sorry about that. What's the 5 objectives? So that is something new I just saw. Did you click on it? Luke's top with the background red, yellow. Okay, Matthew, I'll make that one when we switch to the bigger size. Madeline, 10 more days till she turns 11. Oh, let me get by the phone. Matthew, I'll make yours when we switch to the bigger size. Chris Walters, never made a top. You have a lathe, right? How do you not make a top? 5 objectives. So I just saw this. If you click on it, if we get 5 super chats within an hour, I will send a bunch of tops. I put 4-pack, but it might even be more than that. I'll send a bunch of tops to somebody that you guys nominate in the chat. All right. Half Mexican, so you're 10. So if you're half Mexican, you're 10, but I'm a little taller than a 10-year-old. Okay. All right. All right. Let's make another one. We need some more colors. More colors. We got Madeline's pink and blue. Somebody else. If I do another pink and blue, I'm going to switch that pink because it looks orange. Here's another pink. What is this? Rose petal. Rose petal pink. That sounds a little better. Hey Brian, how you doing? We are making bulk tops tonight, as many as we can make. Starting out with the small ones, tiny tops, and then we'll do some bigger ones. But nobody wants to give me colors. We need colors. Brian, you're good for some colors. Two colors for the small ones. Maybe 3. I think we should probably do a black and silver one. Everybody likes those. Get another bottle of accelerator. freshie. This is Satellite City super glue accelerator. Nice. Looks real good. Black, green, and gold. All right. Matthew wants green and yellow. Okay, now we just did a pink and blue because no one gave me colors. So, all right, pink and blue. Then we're going to do green and yellow with watercolors. Black, green, and gold. All right. Whoa. Doggone it. All right, we'll have to fix that one later. Let's all right, what is this one? Green and yellow. Guess I'm gonna have to slow down. Can't do the watercolors on the fast. And I'm going to cut it off first. So we do live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except for this week. I don't think I'm gonna do one on Christmas Day, but I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do one, just probably not. Stan the man. What's rude, Stan? Stan. I don't know what's going on. It's all good. All right, this one is green and yellow. I almost forgot. These are our Salisbury Crafts colors. I almost forgot to bring them back downstairs. We had our party the other day, and we were doing some crafts, and I had them upstairs. Oh, it's fine, Madeline. It'll be fine. We're all right. Cool. That looks good. this one turn. Yes, it will. Cool. Got some cool cool spinning little tops. All right, what do we got next? Black, green, and gold. Black, green, and gold. All right. Let's say I try a different shape, but it's a little more difficult to do different shapes on the little one. Hopper Owl. Hey Rob, how you doing? Thanks for stopping. I had a tippy top the other day, it didn't work. We'll try it. I'm telling you, there's something to those that the geometry has to be perfect. I've tried them many times. I think I got one to work, maybe like it's certain if the conditions were right, but it is not easy. The tippy top. I think the deal is it has to be such a low center of gravity that it wants to fall over. Like if it's sitting, it can't be like a weeble. All right, what are we doing? Black, green, and gold. Okay. All right, black, green, and gold. This one I'm not going to put super glue on because it will change the color. Of the green. Look at that one. Nice. All right, what's next? Blue and orange. Light blue and orange. Light blue and orange, okay? How do we plan on celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ? X Polaroids, thanks for stopping in. I know we are celebrating with family, coming to my house, which is nice. I'm not going to do that. See how well my skills are. How's everyone else? What's everyone else doing for Christmas? Lee Harris is in. Thanks for stopping. We're gonna do an orange and light blue for Madeline, I think. Learn about Discord. Yeah, I gotta do that, Matthew. I don't know. That's a little nerve-wracking to try to do something and not know anything about it. But we will do our best. Matthew and I are talking about adding a Discord component to this live stream. Just a whole new thing for me. It's not something I've done before, so all right. More colors. What do we got? We got light blue and orange. Need some more colors. I got a few more, and then we'll switch to the larger size. Let's do a black and silver. It's always a good time. Make sure this one goes. Look at that. The little ones are doing good. Cut that one off. Got a bit of drinking and studying Discord. Nobody else doing anything? I don't drink myself. I drink water and soda. You know, I'm doing this so I don't have to take the time to switch, but it's taking longer. Might as well switch. Jar Beefus, thanks for stopping in. We are making spinning tops, wooden tops on a lathe. Yeah, little tiny tops. Tiny tops for Christmas with their eyes all aglow. Yeah, we tried that. That didn't hit like I thought it would. Nobody got into that. I thought that'd be funny. Mr. Dude, thanks for stopping in. We make all kinds of stuff. Definitely check out the channel. If you like this kind of stuff or just interested, definitely check out some of the other videos on the channel. We do all kinds of stuff. Usually woodworking. Some of it on the lathe, some not. It just making tops kind of lends itself to this vertical live format. All right, last little one. Nice. These you gotta get going pretty good because they won't spin as long. I do love that black and silver combination. All right, we got, how many do we got? Oh. They're just so cute. All right, let's make some big ones. And we're just using pine because it is easily found, not too expensive, and more importantly, doesn't dull my tools, so I can turn for an hour or so and not have to sharpen. That part I like. Got a knot here we're gonna have to watch out for. Who was it said to make a really long top? I forget who that was. We're gonna do that tonight. Russ Joe Tazrael, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, in the live streams we mostly do tops. Yep. The wind-up string. Yeah, I've made some with the wind-up string that you kind of toss. Jarbifus, I've made some of those, and they're a little trickier to make and harder to learn how to throw, but once you get it, they work great. Those knots are tricky. It's the speed. We are turning at 2150. 2150 RPM. To do the cutting. And then when I do the coloring and super glue, I slow down to about 500 to do the coloring. And I'm going to lock this one in place with that little doodad. That'll hold it better. Almost past the knot. We're going to go right past it. Alright, red, yellow, burnt lines, super glue, red. Alright, so we're going to burn some lines on it with a piece of guitar string. But what you don't want to do is ever wrap that wire around your finger or hand. I have handles on it and I hold it so that if it gets wrapped up, it just comes right out of my hand. It won't catch anything. Wondered if that would happen. So that's the problem with burning stuff, is you got to put some tension on it. Start over. So I should not have made any of that stem. Yeah. You want to buy one, what? Buy a lathe? Who is that? Mr. Dude? How much does that machine cost? Oh, the, yes, Linus Wintergreen, thanks for stopping in. Beetle is in. Yeah, so this machine right here costs roughly $300. It's not terrible. But where it's gonna be more expensive is the stuff that you get, your tools, your the tools they add up pretty quick. And then like your sandpaper, your super glue, all that stuff. Adds up pretty quick. And you don't want to touch that wire when you're done. It's very hot. So I'm not done yet. Whoops. I want to add some more detail. This string is a little bit long. I can't really guide it where I want it sometimes. Imagine firing that out of an air cannon. Do I sell? Not yet. I'm working on a website to sell some of it, but for now, if you see something that you like or you help design one, like Matthew's told me what to do with this one, definitely message me and we can set something up. Red and yellow, okay. And again, we're using these Salisbury Crafts. I'm going to be getting some of this if you guys like this stuff. Again, message me, let me know, because I'm going to have some of it available. This is from Australia, non-toxic. Really cool paint, watercolor, and I'm going to start out with, I just have the 4 colors, like a starter pack. I'm going to start out with those, but to try to get it into the States, I'm going to start small. But you can see it works very good. Alright, while that's drying, I'm going to cut part of the stem. So we're going to speed back up. It went from 2150 down to 500. Going back to 2150. But back to the lathe and the cost. Done a face review. If you go watch some of my videos, you can find me. These live streams aren't about me. It's about you guys and what you want to make. I think at 10,000 subs we're going to do an eye color reveal. Alright, I'm going to stop there and add some super glue to it. We're using our Satellite City Thick Ultra Gap Filling to put a good coating on this. Helps keep the point intact, helps keep the color intact, all that good stuff. Look at those colors. That is so cool. I don't know what his formula is, but very cool colors. It's a chunky top, yeah. It's got some junk. It's a departure from the small ones we were making earlier. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to speed back up and we're going to polish this side and then finish cutting the stem. Because I still, if I don't polish it first, do I turn resin? Yeah, I turn resin. Not a lot of it, it's very messy. And I can't, it's very messy and expensive, and for me it's not as satisfying. You have to be a little more deliberate, not as aggressive like you can with wood. You can just kind of dive into it. With resin, it's not as easy to go faster. And I like to go fast. So we just put the super glue. I've got this abrasive paste, like polish, abrasive polish, and it's just gonna polish up that super glue, make it nice and smooth. I'm gonna put some wax on it. Just some carnauba wax. Watching a while back, and it was when that girl was talking about hurting herself. They prayed for her and getting a little well. Did you ever talk to her again? She is in the chat. That's Madeline. I don't think she was going to hurt herself, but she had cancer, and yeah, we prayed for her. You still here, Madeline? She might have left already, but thank you. We're always open if anybody has anything they want to talk about or share or need help with. Definitely don't keep it to yourself. Oh yeah, the waxes and the super glue, that really brings it out. All right, now we'll cut the rest of it. Thank you, Seafood. Hey, Seafood's back. How you doing, Seafood? Get out our list. Merry Christmas to you. So you can see how much it moves just pushing on the stem. If I were pushing clear out here, it would break off again. So we don't want to do that. All right. What angle bevel have you got on your spindle gouge? That, I couldn't tell you. I would have to measure it. I just know that when I cut that angle, I have a jig that I mount it to, and when I put that end in the pocket, I know that it's going to work. So I'm sure it was something when I started, but all right. This is tough to spin. I've got blisters on my finger from that when that super glue dried. Got to be careful with super glue. So it'll go. Got to turn it fast. There we go. I love it when there's a challenge to it. So that one would have to spin really fast. Yeah, it's probably about 30, 25, 30, something like that. All right, who's next? We need some colors. Blowtorch roast. Could do one like that. Oh, GM, thanks for coming in, GM. Jarbefus, give me some colors to go with your blowtorch roast. What's your favorite two colors? Blue and yellow. That's Polaroids. I've got a blowtorch. Don't ask me if I have tools. Come on. This is a workshop. You sound like my father-in-law. I worked for him for probably a solid year building houses, and he'd still ask me if I have a hammer. Yeah, left-handed hammer, probably. All right, navy purple, and then we'll do blue yellow. blowtorch, a torched navy and purple. Alright, we'll start that one over. I'm not even sure where it caught. Usually you can see. Usually you can see it, but I will say this. I need to sharpen my gouge because that is not a very good cut at all. So give me a few minutes to get sharpened up. Fear not, I had on my face shield. It just hit the top, hit the phone mount and my face shield and went over. I don't think it broke anything. It hit all my paints and glues, but they're fine. Everything's fine. Computer's good. We're all good. Always wear your safety equipment. You never know. When you're spinning at these speeds, we're going at 2150 and stuff happens fast. All right, I'm gonna go sharpen up. Yeah, 10 fingers, 2 eyes. Well, I forgot my jig, and now I forget where I put it. Oh, there it is. Not bad. Todd, are you still here? Bandsaw table. Oh, I love the bandsaw. Sharpening someday, not today. No PTSD. I have all the safety equipment, so I'm not scared. If you're scared, you shouldn't be in the shop. So can you see the difference in the cut? Just how quick it is, how much smoother it is. I should have sharpened probably a long time ago. Quite blunt to grind. That's how I was showed to do it. And it's worked for me. I try to get around that knot. I don't know where. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's too close to the center. We'll see. So I don't keep all the tops. I give them away just because I don't sell them. So I give them away to a lot of teachers to use in classrooms. I give them away to a lot of kids, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't have that many. What was the next question? Times using a high-speed router? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't use routers that much. I don't have a good one, and it is scary. So, shown to do it. So I watched a lot of YouTube, but about 3 or 4 years ago, I was watching a channel, and it wasn't the channel that I was watching, but the guy was taking a part, and his name was Robbo Robertson, and he was one of the best wood turners I've ever seen, and professional, all that. And he would instruct the guy whose channel it was, and then a couple of times I would go on the live stream and he'd show me things. And he's the one that recommended this spindle gouge. He loves spindle turning, and that's kind of I love spindle. I don't make that many bowls. I love spindle turning. Spindle's when the grain's going this way. Bowl turning is when it's going this way. So, and that was the grind that he recommended. So, and once you get used to it, honestly, yeah, once you get used to a certain grind, it's hard to change to a different one, right or wrong. You just get used to it. But I don't think it's as aggressive as if you had a slighter angle on there. It seems like it'd be very aggressive. I'm going slow because I'm cutting through that knot right now. And I'm actually going to switch to my bowl gouge. All right, this was the burnt one, wasn't it? What color was that? Oh, we got Matt Sanders. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Dust collection. Blue and yellow. Navy and purple. Okay, navy and purple and then blue and yellow. Navy, purple, blue, yellow. Somebody remember that. Dust collection, I don't use it too much. We don't do a lot of sanding. They're just little pieces. So, when I'm not making a video or on a live stream, I will run the, I have a filter, like a ceiling mount filter. And I have a dust collector, I don't know what you call it, like a dust vac with the hose that you connect to the machines, but I don't use it. I need to mount it out in the garage and put a hole like up in the ceiling right here. I'm right next to the garage in the basement, but I just haven't gotten around to that. But I don't do a ton of sanding. Most of the stuff looks like this, so it's not real fine. With tops, I don't do a ton of sanding. All right, we're gonna slow this down. If it's some really nasty wood, I'll wear a mask and all that. You know what we should do? Well, probably too late for that. make a report to OSHA, I don't think they'll care, honestly. See, this is the problem with burning. It's just this little bit burnt here has put, now there's a slight wobble on our top, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so we had purple and dark blue, I think. Purple. Those look almost the same. That looks pretty good. So again, any of these tops, soft pencils, they're just colored pencils like you could get for school. Nothing fancy. One set I have is Crayola. Another one is that Rose Art. But nothing fancy about them. No, they're the cheap ones for elementary school maybe. We're gonna put our Satellite City CA glue. If you like what you see with Satellite City CA glue, you can visit their website at caglue.com and use code Bailey10 at checkout. That will help my channel by letting them know how much influence I have, and also give you a couple % off. So there's that. This is nice. It almost makes it look like black walnut or something. GM. Yeah, I love, so I have spray gun. I use all kinds of stuff for coloring. I've got some paint pens and Sharpies. They're just, and again, nothing expensive. I don't have a lot of money to spend on my hobby. So, you know, most of the stuff is stuff from around the house. I've got These watercolors from Salisbury Crafts. These are fun. And actually we're gonna do another top with some spray with the watercolors. And then I got the 64 pack of colored pencils. And that's really all I use for coloring. I do have a couple crayons here. They work pretty good. And you can actually do super glue over top of crayon. Yeah, that I agree, Jarbeefus. The it makes it look like black walnut or something, and it's really just a pine 4x4 cut into it's a pine 2x2. All right. This one might have a little wobble to it. Yeah, it's Sharpie. You got to turn slow though with Sharpie. They dry out really fast. Let me speed up. But I do like Sharpie. I like the silver Sharpies on black. That's what I did with this little one. That came out real nice. And then super glue over the top. Alright, let's get this guy. Liberate this one. Look at that. You know when you can spin it on an 1.5 inch piece of steel, it goes pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. I like that with the burned. It's nice. Thank you. All right, let's do one, and we'll use our Salisbury Crafts. Let's see, I have green, or is that yellow? I have yellow on a trigger. So we'll start out with yellow. Maybe yellow and blue, and we'll make some natural green. Was that a stain oil? Try oil. Stain oil. I don't use any stains. Hey, Macario. Macario's in. I am having an awesome night. Still have to go to work tomorrow, but might be leaving at noon. That'll be nice. 8-hour shift tomorrow. My life has get off of this work. Yeah, I hear you, Macario. You gotta do it. And my company decides to do inventory in the days surrounding Christmas, so not much we can do about it. You just have to go and have the best attitude you can and get it done quick and accurate. And that's all there is to it. I think I want this one to have a longer stem. It's like an eyeball, a disembodied eyeball. Alright, we're going to do color first so I don't break the stem off. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to slow down, and I just saw there's a little bit, looks like a knot right there, part of a knot, so this might spin crooked, but it's going to look good. So I'm going to slow down the lathe. And we're going to give it a good spray. I always kind of spray it in the wood shavings so I make sure it's not going to come out incorrectly. And I'm going to take that trigger, they call it, put it in, what I say we're going to do, blue. I'm going to speed back up, cut the rest of the stem. So these colors, it's just watercolors. When they do shows and stuff, they do a lot of kids shows, and the kids are painting with it. So again, it's nothing special, but it is non-toxic, which is really nice. And it's just watercolors, so if you do have kids using it, they can get it all over themselves and it just washes out. I get it all over my hands. This is pretty clean. Usually I'm covered in it. Alright, so that was done with 2 colors, and they are watercolors, so they are going to mix. Clean off my sticker here. I'm going to slow it down again so I can put a super glue coating. And we always assume that it's going to work, so it's better to look good than to spin good, in my opinion. If it doesn't spin, we just drill a hole in it and put it on the Christmas tree. So there's that. This is my last piece of paper towel, so I think after this one we're going to call it a night. I do appreciate everybody that's come into the chat. I know I probably missed some messages. Had a good chat going on. Name the eyeball. There's always a moment during spindle turning where it doesn't look like what you want it to look like, but it looks like something that you don't want it to look like. And I always try to get through that so fast. And I appreciate nobody making the rude comments that we usually get. Sometimes you just gotta push through. So one of the issues that I have, I'm not using my medium super glue tonight because I think my pliers are in the other room and the lid is glued pretty tight. But one of the problems with the thick is when you spray it with the accelerator, it might get the white crust a little bit because it goes on thicker. And whenever you have thicker super glue, it does that a little bit. So trying to thin it out. I should have just gone and gotten my medium, so you got a little bit of white. So I'm going to sand it lightly. That's pretty good. Wipe off the dust and put on a top coat. And I'm going to polish this one. I really like it, so let's polish this one. Awesome at the end, even though the color was different. Whatever is, but is this still good to wear? You don't like this color, Macario? I wanted it to blend. Someday I'll do a red and yellow and get an orange. Done that before. Let's speed this up. And this is the last one. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Help me out. You can do the thumbs up if you'd like. Definitely do the subscribe. We do all kinds of videos on the channel. Not just tops, not just wood turning. A lot of different things. We do live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 o'clock. Wednesday this week's going to be hit or miss, no guarantees. But if it gets late and everybody's asleep, then we might just do one. If everybody goes to bed early, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is going to look nice. Is that Matthew? Matthew with the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Matthew's from Canada. Where's everybody from? I haven't been asking that lately. Where's everybody from? That'd be interesting before we finish up. I know some of my regulars are from around here. Or I know where you're from, but the rest of the chat doesn't. And what time is it? Where are you from and what time is it? Because it's getting late here. It's past my bedtime. Johnny Foster's from northern Mississippi. Bessie and Warren from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Thanks for stopping in. GM from London. Oh, you're up late. You're up late, GM. Thank you. Sifu from Tennessee. Matthew's from Quebec. Macario's from Texas. Yep. 9. Yep, 9 quarter of 10 here. Just in time to wrap it up. All right, so one thing I do like about these paints is they're not opaque. They're a little bit translucent, so you can see the grain through the paint, even on the darker colors. And there's not a ton of grain in pine, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see how this one spins. Oh, like I said, my finger doesn't work as well yet. There we go. Not bad. It's a little bouncy. So why it does that, it gets into a harmonic and bounces. Well, that didn't work. Where it's a little off balance. So it'll get into a harmonic and then just start bouncing. So we've got that one. I really like the color of that. That's nice. We've got this one that Matthew asked for. Got this one that was a little bit burnt. Purple and blue. And then we've got our little guys. Got stuck in the lid. I never did get this one. Broke off. Let's see if we can. Might be too small. I don't want to cut myself. I have to use some sandpaper. There we go. It works. All right. That's going to do it for tonight. Thanks everyone for stopping in and check us out. Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you, have a good new year and a happy new year. Hopefully you had a happy old year. Remember, no regrets. Wherever you're at is where you're at, and you can improve, you can make better decisions, but never regret, because that's the way that God intended. We all have choices to make. We have opportunities to take advantage of. Not every decision is going to work out for the best, but every situation can work out for the best to those that love Him and work according to His commandments. So keep that in mind. Be happy, do some good, and we'll see you on another night. Thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Matthew, you sent me to... I said something about it. I thanked you for it. You've sent me many super chats. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, have a good night. Have a good Christmas, and we'll see you later.